Congratulations. We are learning just like everybody with this large ensemble. So thank you so much for your patience. We are excited to be here tonight. All right. The first song we're going to play right out of our book. This is a very familiar one. You may remember this one from our concert in the fall, but we like to use this one as a warm-up. So we're going to use these first 5 songs kind of as a warm-up. This is called Rolling Along. Like to play pretty much every day. We're going to play it in 3 different ways for you tonight. I will explain why in a moment. We're going to play it our normal way. This is called hot cross buns. Here we go. Normal buns. Set. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and ready. Warm-ups and have a little fun. This one we're going to call Loud Hot Cross Buns, but it's not going to be too bad. We're not going to blast. Here we go. Loud, we don't blast. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, of different hot cross buns. We've done hot cross buns in the dark. We have other lighting in the room. We just turn off the main lights. We've done conga line hot cross buns. We're going to end with weird hot cross buns, and hopefully we don't hurt anybody here. This is how we don't hold our instruments. Here we go. Weird hot cross buns. Good luck. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, hit. Again, we like to have some fun. All right. As we work through our band year, there are certain songs I need to hear each individual student play on their own. It is important that I hear them play individually so I can see where they're at and if they need help with a specific music element. It is very easy to hide or get lost in such a large class. Therefore, I have them play what we like to call celebrations of knowledge. The word test can be a little scary, so we switch the mindset to celebrating, and we celebrate what they know. Our first celebration of knowledge was Go Tell Aunt Rhody, and we're going to play that for you now. Here we go. Our second celebration of knowledge song is called Lightly Row, and interestingly enough, this was the last piece we played on our fall concert, so hopefully it sounds a little bit better. This is called Lightly Row. Here we go. 25. final short song we would like to play for you tonight before we move on to our more challenging ones is called A Mozart Melody. This song introduced our first new note after our first concert. It is the perfect song to use to learn this new note. You may know this piece by a different name, but we call it A Mozart Melody. We are very excited to play our first song that requires each section to play a different part. In the 5 short songs you just heard, every student is playing the same notes or melodic line. In our next piece, every section of the band will have a different part. Listen closely to see if you can hear these different parts. This is called Ode to Joy. At this time, we would like to introduce our first new addition to our band family. Back in February, we had a few clarinetists switch over to alto saxophone. An instrument switch in 6th grade is very tricky. We only see the students every other day, so learning a new instrument can take a while to really understand. And these alto saxophonists have done a great job in learning their new instruments. Altos, can you please hold up carefully? Hold up your altos in this middle row. Give it up for our alto saxophone. I would also like to thank Caleb Elzinga. He's the tall one in the middle. He is a Byron Center graduate and has a master's degree in jazz saxophone. We are so grateful to have him with us on our music staff. Caleb is a person who switched our students over to alto saxophone. He is also here tonight to help support them. Please give one more round of applause to Caleb and the saxophones. Excellent. All right, we also have a couple of additions to our percussion family. I'm not going to have them hold up the instruments, but I will have them play them. We are also very grateful to have Landon Ewers on our music staff. He's the one back there, waving there, Mr. Ewers. Yeah, excellent. He is our percussion director here at Byron Center Public Schools. He teaches our 6th through 12th grade percussionists. Since our concert in the fall, we have added 3 new percussion instruments. I'm going to start over here. We have some xylophones. Go ahead, xylophones, and play. Here's some glockenspiels back there too. Yes, nice job, xylos. We have some snare drums. Go ahead and hit those snare drums. Yep, and that's why you have practice pads at home, not snare drums. Excellent. And in place of bass drums for now, we have some toms back there. Go ahead and play the toms. Again, this is why we have practice pads at home for you guys. Give it up for our 3 new instruments. Excellent job. Now, more instruments will be added as the percussion years go on, specifically in the percussion land. They have a lot of percussion instruments to learn, so we are grateful that we have Mr. Ewers to teach them about the instruments and to teach them how to play properly. All right, sheet music, we're moving on. We have 2 final pieces we would like to share with you this evening. To give a little perspective, the longest song we performed at our fall concert was 16 measures long. The first of our first 2 final pieces we will be playing is 59 measures long. That's a long time to sit still. Just like Ode to Joy, each section has a different melodic or harmonic line that you will hear throughout the piece. Now, this one is called Kings Ridge. I think some clarinets heard the lovely Burger King commercial, and they like to sing it every time we bring this out. We had a trumpet player learn the song as well. It's in my head constantly, if you know what I'm talking about. Yes, we are not sponsored by Burger King tonight, but we might have that going through our head as we play this. This is called Kings Ridge. Before we play our final piece, I just want to thank you all for joining us this evening. And again, thank you for your patience with our growing pains. It's a good problem to have. So we have one final full band concert on Monday, May 8th, right here in the Van Singel Fine Arts Center. The percussionist back there will have an additional exciting concert on Thursday, May 25th, which will feature our entire 6th through 12th grade percussion studio. I want to thank our entire music staff, including Mr. Mark Mark Townley and Mr. Austin Hunt, our additional 2 band directors. They're helping us out backstage here. And I'm so grateful I'm able to work with these fantastic musicians and fantastic people. Thanks to Mr. Trout and the entire Nichols staff for their support. And thank you to the great Van Single Fine Arts Center and BCTV staff for helping us out this evening as well. Now, this is tricky. After our final piece, the band students will actually go that way. Okay, back to the band room and head to the band room to get their cases. Please be patient as many families will be headed toward the band hallway. There's a couple ways. If you've been to elementary concerts, I think you know you can exit that way. You can go outside and head into door 12. We're going to be striking the stage. The high schoolers will be after the concert, so it might be a little tricky. I might suggest maybe sending back just one adult if that's possible, and then meeting back out here. Again, this is new to me with the larger group. Just be patient as we make our way back to the band room here. And finally, we would like to present our final piece of the evening. Now, this piece is written in a different key signature, and it introduced a few new notes and a few new fun features. Again, thank you for joining us this evening. We are going to conclude tonight with Popcorn Prelude. Again, thank you again for joining us this evening. The students are going to exit that way. We will turn the house lights up, and we are excited to see you again in May. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.